Personal, communal, and global issues. At the intersection of race, gender, and health, I can say that growing up in America has made me reflect on the commercialization of beauty through media, on how minorities are misrepresented and mistreated, and how men feel forced to behave dominantly because of the social practice of hegemonic masculinity. Let's take a look at my personal life exposure to the beauty industry as a woman. To me, the media highlights that the only acceptable image of beauty in America is one where a thin, white woman is made to look younger than she is because looking young is the only way to look healthy. When I come across magazine covers like this, I can see how American society's current ideal vision of beauty is a photoshopped, ageist image of a white woman. Since puberty, when I began reading beauty magazines, I've struggled with self-confidence because I didn't have a straight nose, straight, blonde hair, light eyes, or blemish-free skin. Redbook magazine, owned by Meredith Rollins from Hearst magazine, states that you need to strive to be slim to look healthy. It also shows how women are preached again and again to look younger, thinner, white, and blonde. I personally hold nothing against the talented Kristen Bell, but when I see her on so many magazine covers, I get the impression that she gets contracted by magazines because her appearance helps sell women on diet plans, new clothes, skincare, and more. Both images depict what America thrives on selling: youth and the idea that there are many ways to pick women apart and commercialize their insecurities. I've seen the way Photoshop is used to create these unachievable beauty standards, and I've learned not to buy into them and not to pick myself apart so that the industries can't profit off of me. Aside from the image issues women experience from being exposed to the same ideal vision of beauty in American media, minorities share these struggles along with receiving proper treatment and representation. In my community, I've seen how Stigma Power affects gender minority groups in the US like the LGBTQA+ community and racial minority groups like Mexicans through opposition of their beliefs and misrepresentation of their culture. This photo shows how the LGBTQA+ community at Wright State offers a safe space for all people to get tested because in other clinics, gay people, and more so people of color, might feel more ashamed of their status and avoid getting tested for HIV and STIs. Walking by this image at the library was a sad reminder that gay people at my own school need a safe space because they don't feel safe or accepted in their everyday lives. Coming out as gay automatically puts you in a position where you have to defend your rights politically and socially because you are now a member of a marginalized group. Despite the growing population of Mexicans in my community, my culture and its traditions continue to be misrepresented with the image of a white blonde woman. It's no wonder I never felt like I fit into my community, because I almost never see my Mexican culture represented properly. But then I found this Day of the Dead makeup at my Kroger, and I really felt cheated by this typical American move of whitewashing a non-American holiday. The ways stigma power and misrepresentation affect minorities is similar to how hegemonic masculinity puts a stigma on non-masculine men and misrepresents men as a whole. Anywhere you are in the world, hegemonic masculinity is a problematic, learned, aggressive, and dominant behavior that belittles men. My nephew is quickly learning about hegemonic masculinity from his dad, and this image is exactly what the stereotypical Mexican embodies globally. They'll do hard physical labor that no one else will do. While it appeared cute and innocent to me at first glance, I captured this photo because I quickly realized that hegemonic masculinity got pushed onto my nephew, Max, so quickly that he even owns a replica of a lawnmower. The simple ways men practice hegemonic masculinity are embedded in everyday activities and shaped to force men into a certain reality that fits the agenda institutions want. Through a simple Halloween costume, the message about what it means to be a boy is clear. Boys are encouraged to act like aggressive, powerful, dangerous animals, which leads them to mimicking destructive behaviors that not only harm themselves, but often those around them. I had taken Aiden, a little boy I babysit, to Kroger with me, and when he saw this costume, he immediately started to act like an aggressive shark, and this is not the first time he's acted like this. It's a constant behavior he's learned from his dad and kids shows. Studying hegemonic masculinity gives us a deeper understanding of the danger men are in by subjecting them to silence when they want to cry out for help. Analyzing the various issues that are embedded in daily life has been a disturbing interesting and hopeful experience, because the more I'm aware of the media's power, the misrepresentation of minorities, and the hardships men internalize, the more motivated I am to teach those around me to be compassionate, accepting, and understanding of all social injustices.